At this point, it feels like DC and Marvel are competing to see who can have the absolute worst reveal possible for their upcoming projects. Do you really need any more proof of how lazy the comic book movie genre has gotten in the modern era? Let's discuss.
Our content sucks. Our content sucks.
I watch so you don't have to.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Let's go, baby! Avengers Doomsday reveal in full effect. 5 hours? I'll watch Chairs for 5 hours, but if Martin Scorsese makes another 3-hour movie, that's where I draw the line. Namor's back, Shang-Chi is back, this Phase 4 resurgence is going to be peak. The Fox X-Men characters are coming back too. I'm so glad that they're finally in the hands of capable creators. Robert Downey Jr. might be the greatest casting in movie history. He was born to play Dr. Doom. I know a lot of people are going to complain about this, but they'll be there opening day. There are 3 million people watching Chairs for Marvel. We are so back. The demise of the MCU has been greatly exaggerated. I'm going final boss on this one. Goosebumps. Let Kevin Feige and the Russo brothers cook. We will be seated. Does anyone remember what the actual purpose of a reveal is? Correct me if I'm wrong, but are they not designed to build hype for a movie?
Ooh, so exciting, isn't it?
Now, they could have built hype for Avengers Doomsday in any number of ways. Official images, posters, concept art, a teaser trailer. Now, I know what some of you are going to say, how are they going to have a teaser trailer when they just started filming? And I would respond to that and say, exactly. My question is, why exactly did you need to release anything at all? Especially something this uneventful and lazy. I don't know who needs to hear this over in Hollywood, but this happens a lot lately. So I think someone does. But it's okay to not do a reveal if you don't have anything of actual substance to reveal. And I get it, Marvel is desperately grasping for attention right now, and considering millions of people watch this for some reason, I guess it worked. But my question is this the right kind of attention that you want? Because most people I know do not like having their time wasted, especially 5 hours of their time.
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
I mean, Marvel's reveals have now officially become an even bigger waste of time than their actual movies. I can't really figure out what the thought process was behind this. You literally have unlimited resources, you can do whatever you want, and you went with Chairs. What? Yes, Chairs. The funniest part has been seeing fanboys trying to break this down and acting like it's genius. It's fucking Chairs. MCU fans are never beating these complacent allegations, are they? Again, excited over Chairs. Oh, and by the way, I see a lot of celebrating over the good amount of Fox X-Men characters that are going to be included in this movie. You know, the same characters who are from movies that MCU fans told me for years were absolute trash. It's amazing how the narrative almost completely changes the moment that Disney gets control of these characters.
My, how the tables have turned.
And I have no doubt in my mind that they will be used in an unsatisfying way, just like all of the cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine. Sorry, I'm just not as easily impressed or distracted by cameo porn as some people. I also find it kind of interesting that Marvel is sticking to its guns and going with all of these Phase 4 and Phase 5 heroes that clearly nobody gives a shit about. I mean, I guess they kind of book themselves into a corner and they really don't have much of a choice at this point. But if you're asking me if I'd rather have an Avengers movie led by Anthony Mackie and Simu Liu, or no Avengers movie at all, the answer is always going to be no Avengers at all. Plus, whatever happened to surprises in movies? You know, leaving something up to the imagination. Now, I'm sure they're going to be holding back some names for the actual movie, but there is such a thing as revealing too much, and to me, this stretched far beyond that. I mean, I get it, this is the only way that you can sell tickets now. The message from Deadpool and Wolverine was clearly received.
Because it's all part of the plan.
When I said that Marvel was going to rely on nostalgia moving forward because that's all that they have, I meant it, And they keep proving me right every single day. Now, of course, there are some people trying to defend this garbage because the MCU can do no wrong. Some are saying that it was brilliant and that it's an absolute win that 3 million people watched something this dumb. My question is, are all of these people genuinely interested in this movie, or is it a morbid curiosity thing and everybody just wants a front row seat to watching the MCU world burn? Something to think about.
If he dies, he dies.
Thankfully, there are still some people out there who have standards, like Jonathan Fuji here, who said you can tell the Russo brothers are really back when even the cast announcement is too long, too boring, and everyone is unhappy. Now, I know some of you are going to respond to that and say, well, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, Endgame, and so forth. But let us not forget that the Russos are back at Marvel after they failed miserably at Netflix. So much so that Kevin Feige is reportedly concerned about the progress of Doomsday and will now micromanage the project. Now, anyone who knows Kevin Feige would know that that doesn't sound all that much different from what he normally does. But if you were him, wouldn't it make more sense to replace them with more competent directors if you have these concerns? Oh, never mind, I forgot. Marvel doesn't care about things like proper filmmaking. It's filmmaking by committee until the wheels fall off.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
Heel vs. Babyface had this to say. This Marvel Doomsday casting announcement is embarrassing. Look at all of these people that have been in movies that have flopped. We're putting them all in one huge bloated movie. Proof, ladies and gentlemen, that absolutely nothing has changed at Marvel Studios and they are perfectly content with doing the same old shit. It's kind of hilarious that the leaked Doomsday concept art that Marvel dismissed as fake generated more positive buzz than their actual Doomsday announcement. Have you ever heard of anything more Disney Marvel Studios than that?
Y'all be cool. Shut up.